Here is Vladimir Kotin. He's 23 years of age. He's from Leningrad, but now lives and skates in Moscow. He won the 1985 Soviet National Championships, was second in Europe last year, but many, including former champion Norbert Schramm, thought he should have won last year. He is third right now in this competition. Vladimir skated well in his short program. He was second in that behind Sabovchek of Czechoslovakia.
Two very fine triple jumps right off the top. One thing that is a big detriment to Vladimir this evening is that he's skating first in the last group. This is a very difficult position.
Not unusual for him, but his is the gaudiest costume of the group in the last five.
More than any other of the male skaters in this competition, Vladimir is renowned for the most interesting programs, the most innovative programs, and in my opinion, he skates the way skaters of the 80s should be skating. Not that many don't, but he's a good example of how to do it.
I like his music.
Exceedingly high level of skating, one jump which is transparently out of his program, very obvious, is a triple axel, and almost no matter what he does, there is always that one criticism that he does not have a triple axel in, therefore he cannot receive a 5.9 or a 6.0, which is really in many ways unfair.
Last 30 seconds of Kotin's long program.
There is a great quality about his program. He has a program which many of the top skaters do not. There's personality, temperament, fine jumps, good overall spins. Nothing wrong with this performance.
Vladimir Kotin of the Soviet Union. The house is no more than about half full, which is most surprising because the men's skating has been by far the best of any of the competitions here at these Europeans.
Vladimir has a lightness in his jumps and in his skating that is a very special and unique quality. Unfortunately, he had the misfortune of skating first, and he does not have a triple axel. So therefore, I think that the marks, although high, are not going to be the highest of the evening. I think one thing that is particularly good about his skating is that his personality is very overtly obvious here, which so many of the skaters skate in a very introverted way. His temperament, his passion, his personal feelings are very much in evidence, and this is so important to skaters.
He seems fairly happy about the whole thing.
With the exception of one or two very minute mistakes, I think this was as good as he could have hoped for.
Well, the first set of marks, he begins with a 5.8 from Finland. His own judge giving him the 5.7. That's the Soviet judge number 3. He was third overall coming into this long program. I think he might get a few higher marks from this panel for his artistic impression. His second set of marks. And yes, he has. There's a 5.9 from the Soviet Union, a 5.9 as well from Poland, just 2 5.7s, the rest 5.8s, and that is the best program so far.